What if Skynet really does launch the Terminators? Hello there. So I am outdoors in a really quiet place, just a bit of a walking distance from home, and I wanted to come here and enjoy some of nature for a little bit, get some fresh air. I believe we're on day 4 of Two Truths and a Lie. I'm going to reveal another truth. I did spend New Year's 1999 into 2000, the big Y2K scare, when everybody thought that all the computers were going to become sentient and Skynet was going to release the Terminators. I was in the middle of the jungle in Central America. I did not do this because I'm one of those doomsday survivalists. I did it because, because of a girl. There was a friend that lived in Nicaragua. She was working in the Peace Corps, and I got this notion to go and visit her and spend some of the holidays with her and see Nicaragua. It was a really fun trip. It was a good time. I didn't have very many pictures of the trip, but I have just a few, and I'm going to share them with you here. If they don't come out really good on the camera, that's totally fine. I'll probably just drop them into the feed here. And this was the view right outside the door of the place that she lived in. It was this basically a shack, and then it had about 8 inches of space between the top of the wall and where the roof met the house that was just open, and there were bumblebees that flew in and out of the house, and there were scorpions in the outhouse, so I didn't go to the bathroom for a week. Here's a picture of me outside of some ruins in Nicaragua. This was really fun. I'm not quite sure what these ruins were, but they were old, I think dating to the 16th or 17th century, and that is me. My beard does not date to the 16th or 17th century. You gotta take like a canoe with an outboard motor to get to where she lived. It was in the middle of nowhere, but it was off of Lake Managua, I think was the name of the lake. It's the big lake that's right in the middle of Nicaragua. I'm remembering this horribly. One of the neat features of this town that she lived in was that there used to be kind of like a rail line to transport items off of this pier to where boats basically docked up to. I don't know if there were like mines or something there. Here's another picture. I got to dive off of this dock into the water. It was fun, really good times. We ended up going to a tiny little stucco building with an outdoor patio, and I remember thinking while I was at this party, what if, the computers all crash, and right now there are planes like crashing into the ocean and stockbrokers flipping out on Wall Street, and the world basically burning into a rubble, and I would have no idea because I'm out here in the jungle in the middle of nowhere with somebody from the Peace Corps, just hanging out and having drinks and having a good time. Pretty crazy to think about. And yet here we are. Lots of people thought it's the end of the world. A couple years later with 9/11, everybody thought it's the end of the world. And then with Zika virus, everybody thought it's the end of the world. And Ebola, everybody thought it's the end of the world. And we're still here. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. whatever we're going through, we'll get through it. So that's the video for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please do me a huge favor and give it a like. Give the channel a subscribe and come back and sit and hang out with me in different places in nature. Hopefully soon we'll get a chance to actually go out and explore a little bit. There's lots of really wonderful hiking trails here in the state, and right now we still have the freedom to be able to go and do that. So I'd like to maybe capture a little bit of footage of a nature trail and show you guys a little bit of what Maine is like. So thank you for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and we're gonna get through this. It's not the end of the world.